If you came to check out the top over-the-counter shampoos for scalp psoriasis, as well as my personal pro tips to help you achieve great results a lot quicker, then you've come to the right place. Hello, welcome to the autoimmune experience. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Shivani Chopra, and I'm an autoimmune warrior, as well as a board-certified cosmetologist and makeup artist, and your host on this channel, where we empower us warriors through beauty and lifestyle tips and tools. Now, before we get started, remember, my opinions are just opinions. They do not represent any form of medical advice. Now let's get started. Over-the-counter shampoos are best suited for treating mild scalp psoriasis symptoms or used in conjunction with your current medical treatment plan. Now, having the right shampoo to treat your scalp psoriasis is important, although I know how frustrating, not to mention overwhelming it can get when there are so many brands and different types of psoriasis shampoo available over the counter. It's bad enough that you have to deal with this issue, and then on top of it, you need to figure all this out. Listen, I know your pain. I know it all too well. I've been going through the removal of a very rare, extremely severe, and life-threatening form of autoimmune psoriasis. Erythrodermic psoriasis is what it's called. I've had it all my life but didn't know. I've been going through the removal of it for over 4 years now. The plaque is covering 100% of my body, internally and externally. It's not just portions or spots of plaque, it's my entire face and body, 100% inside and outside my nose, ears, eyes, tongue, teeth. In other words, I'm shrink wrapped in my skin. I had no visible pores. Plaque tumors everywhere internally throughout my body. I lost all my hair due to lupus, and I could not figure out why it wouldn't grow back. Come to realize it was stuck underneath my scalp. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. By the grace of God, I am now going through the last 10 to 15% of my removal. And I had no choice but to test out every single shampoo I could possibly get my hands on. So have no fear. Shivani's here. I want to start off with a pro tip that will help you achieve great results a lot quicker. Before you shampoo with your medicated psoriasis shampoo, you can go in with a clarifying shampoo to help remove some of that dirt and grime that's sitting on top of your scalp. Doing this will help the medicated shampoo better penetrate the scalp, thus increasing its effectiveness. There are 3 clarifying shampoos that I like and rotate through. The first shampoo we're going to go over is Klorane Citrus Pulp Purifying Shampoo. This is it right here. So this shampoo utilizes citrus pulp, which the brand states they have a patent on. It's rich in amino acids, carbohydrates, and flavonoids that provide antioxidant and clarifying properties. The amino acids in here also work as humectants, not to overly strip the hair of its natural oils. We also have glycolic acid. Glycolic acid is an AHA. It's an alpha hydroxy acid. Alpha hydroxy acids are naturally derived compounds that encourage cell turnover by gently exfoliating the top layer of your scalp. Glycolic acid is actually the strongest acid in the group of AHAs. We also have glutamic acid, which is also an amino acid our body produces. It's a neurotransmitter. So again, amino acids work not to overly strip the hair of its natural oils. Glutamic acid also works to help cleanse away excess sebum. We also have panthenol B5, which is a humectant and has soothing properties. There's copper complex, which is an antioxidant. So this shampoo has a lot of great ingredients in it. This shampoo is one of my favorite shampoos, period, because it truly feels so gentle on the scalp. It does not irritate or dry out my scalp at all. I feel no tightness, and it's very effective. There is fragrance in here. However, there's fragrance in many of the shampoos I'm gonna go over. I personally enjoy the fragrance in here since I've spent so much time smelling coal tar. It smells like summer, like a citrus garden. It's very invigorating. As you can see, the shampoo is translucent lime green in color, and it's with a medium consistency, and it has a very rich lather. To use, first you would wet your hair, work it into a lather, making sure that you massage it fully into your scalp, and let it sit for at least 3 minutes, and then rinse. Next up, we have Neutrogena Anti-residue Shampoo. Now, this shampoo is actually a very popular clarifying shampoo due to the fact that it works. The active ingredients in here are surfactants, sodium lauryl sulfate, and cocamidopropyl betaine. Surfactants are used for their rich foaming action as well as their residue removing capabilities. So it's a surfactant and a cleanser. So this girl works hard and packs a punch. This shampoo gives my scalp a nice deep cleansing detox. Now, because we're stripping away all of the oil, dirt, and residue in your hair and scalp, your scalp will feel dry afterwards, which is why you must use a moisturizing conditioner after to replenish any moisture your hair has lost, okay? That's super important. To use, wet your hair and scalp, lather in the shampoo, making sure that you massage it fully into your scalp and let it sit for 3 minutes at least, and then rinse when done. The final shampoo we're gonna go through is a rinse, actually. It's called the R&Co Apple Cider Vinegar Cleansing Rinse Acid Wash. This is it right here. As for the active ingredients, we have apple fruit extract, which is loaded with proteins and starches and sugars, acids, vitamins, and salts. Sugars have a nice moisturizing and soothing property, while the acids are malic and gallic, and they give mild exfoliation and antibacterial properties. We have the surfactants and cleansing agents lauryl glucoside, cocoa glucoside, and hexylene glycol for moisturization. We have the mannu seed oil, which originates from India. I've been using it all my life. And the mannu seed oil encourages longer, stronger, and healthier hair growth. It addresses hair loss, hydrates the strands, brings out your hair's natural sheen, it soothes inflammation, and eliminates fungal infections on the scalp. This apple cider wash is phenomenal. Best acid wash I have ever used in my life. And trust me, I've used a plethora of them. And again, it's so gentle. And my scalp, again, doesn't feel dry afterwards. Usually my scalp does feel dry because most of the time I'm using very harsh prescription shampoos along with this. But this one is designed to cleanse your hair without stripping the hair. The surfactants in here are super mild, yet very, very, very effective. And this bottle design is well thought out and very efficient at getting directly into your scalp. The bottle design is well thought out and very efficient at getting directly onto your scalp. My scalp used to itch like crazy, and there are a few shampoos that would help with the itch, but only for so long, right? So this stuff right here, it eradicated any itch I had left in me. The consistency is a light yellow liquid, and it has quite a rich lather, and it does have an apple cider vinegar smell, but it's not overpowering or irritating in the slightest bit. It is the best acid wash I have ever used in my life, if I haven't stressed that enough. To use, you would squeeze it directly onto your scalp and massage it into your scalp and let it sit for 3 minutes, and then rinse when done. Now onto the medicated psoriasis shampoos, but first it's tip time. Tip number 2. For optimal results, you want to use a salicylic acid shampoo in combination with a coal tar shampoo. So salicylic acid is oil soluble and it can therefore exfoliate within the skin pores. Salicylic acid acts as a scale lifter, allowing thickened, scaly plaques of skin to shed more easily. It basically gets deep into the pores, softens and loosens up, and lifts that scale buildup. You want to use a salicylic acid shampoo as often as possible. When I say often, I mean every day ideally. I know not all hair types can tolerate shampooing every day, and not all psoriasis sufferers can shower every day because our skin is so sensitive. So wash your hair and body as frequently as you can, if not every day. This is what is going to help loosen that scaly buildup and thin out that psoriasis, preventing the itch and inflammation. So 3% is the maximum strength that salicylic acid comes in over the counter. Then we have coal tar, which is a byproduct of coal. It's an anti-inflammatory and a hyperproliferative ingredient that has been used in dermatological practices for over a century. It works by causing the skin to shed dead cells from its top layer and slows down the reproduction rate of new skin cells, helping to combat your symptoms at the core, calming inflammation, itching, and scaling. Coal tar can help and try to normalize things a bit. You don't have to shampoo with coal tar every day. Depending on what you can tolerate, at least 2 times a week is great, depending again on what you can tolerate. Use it after you shampoo with your salicylic acid shampoo. It comes in a maximum strength over the counter of 5%. However, stronger does not mean better or more effective. There are studies that show 1% coal tar to be more effective than 5%, so it's not about the strength when you're using coal tar. Now warning, coal tar does have a very strong and unpleasant odor. It's not for the faint of heart, and it can stain your hair if you have light colored hair, so be aware of that. It smells like a newly paved tarmac road. Some are sensitive and react to coal tar, which can make your situation worse, so do a patch test behind your ear or arm before drenching your scalp in it. And if you put coal tar on your body, make sure you use a sunscreen because this will make your skin sensitive to UV light and flare you out even more. Again, you want to be deliberate about what you're trying to accomplish. Now that I just scared you, let's get into the shampoos. Now the first shampoo is Dhs Tar Shampoo. The active ingredient in this shampoo is 5% coal tar concentrate. It's said to relieve the symptoms of psoriasis, including dryness, redness, flaking, scaling, and itching. There are only 7 ingredients in here, making it a very minimalist, gentle formula, which is helpful for those of you who are hypersensitive to certain ingredients. The shorter the ingredient list, the less potential for an allergy, right? This does not dry out my scalp, nor does my scalp feel tight afterwards. However, it's not moisturizing in any way, so make sure you condition your hair afterwards. Dry skin conditions are the best for harboring more psoriasis scales and flaring, so don't ever skip this step, please. Condition your hair. While we know coal tar doesn't have a particularly pleasant aroma, the brand did do a good job in formulating this shampoo with a relatively decentish smell. It's dark honey in color, it carries a medium consistency, and lathers well. I do appreciate washing my hair with this shampoo because I get the best of both worlds. It's effective, yet it's not overwhelming. Like, it's not intense, which is what I prefer when I use a coal tar shampoo. So if you have a sensitive scalp, I cannot recommend this formula highly enough. Next up, we have Art Natural Scalp 18 Shampoo Coal Tar Formula. So this shampoo is formulated with a 2% coal tar formula. There's peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus, lemon, and basil, which I typically don't care for in my shampoos because they do tend to aggravate my psoriasis. However, I really truly enjoy this shampoo. If you have any active sores, then stay away from peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus, and lemon. But if you don't, then this shampoo is winner winner chicken dinner. It also carries argan and jojoba oil, which cleanse and moisturize your hair and scalp. So it's safe to say my scalp does not feel stripped afterwards. It smells like tea tree, peppermint, coal tar, but the coal tar is super faint. I honestly don't mind it at all, and oddly enough, I kind of like it. Is that weird? I know that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. The shampoo is golden honey in color with a light to medium consistency. It washes extremely well with a very luxurious lather. Up next, we have MG 217 Psoriasis Coal Tar Scalp Shampoo. So this shampoo contains the active ingredient 3% coal tar, so it's 1% stronger than the Art Natural shampoo. And this is said to help reduce inflammation, itching, and scaling of psoriasis, and helping to prevent the reoccurrence of psoriasis symptoms. There is hydrolyzed collagen in here, which works as a nice moisturizer and humectant that helps the skin hold on to water. And then there's palmitic betaine and amino acid, which again functions as a humectant and a moisturizer and also helps the hair to not be stripped of its natural oils. And because this shampoo is formulated with conditioners, it does not make my hair or scalp feel super dry. However, you still need to use a dedicated conditioner afterwards to replenish any moisture your hair has lost. There is fragrance in here, which I personally, again, don't mind having in my shampoos, but if you are hypersensitive to fragrance, then you want to be careful. This brand states that this shampoo has a pleasant herbal fragrance, and I would have to say it's not pleasant, but it's doable. It doesn't smell herbal, it smells like road work that has been done a few days ago, which is better than a newly paved tarmac road, so we're good with that. So definitely not as strong smelling as other coal tar medicated shampoos. It lathers well, it's nicotine green in color, and warning, the consistency of the shampoo is very runny, so be careful when pouring it out of the bottle. Do not be like me and end up with half of the bottle on your floor. Yeah, that was a waste. Up next, we have Neutrogena Tea Gel Therapeutic Shampoo. So this shampoo controls redness, intense itching, and flaking. And let me tell you, this baby is powerful. This is no frou-frou shampoo. This is very strong. Yes, it's very intense. What makes Neutrogena's amber-based formula so different than the typical coal tar ingredient-based solution is that it has a patent ingredient called Neutar. It's solubilized coal tar extract, which helps to deliver the therapy for many hours after the shampoo has been washed off. It comes in two strengths, the regular tea gel with 2% Neutar, which is 0.5% coal tar, and then there's the extra strength tea gel, which is 4% Neutar, which is 1% coal tar. The extra strength tea gel does have a thicker consistency to it, so I didn't like it that much. And it also comes in a menthol form to help reduce itch. That one's right here. I personally don't like the menthol form. It makes me feel cold in the shower and then I feel sick afterwards. This shampoo does really dry out my hair and scalp a lot, so make sure you use a hydrating conditioner afterwards to restore any moisture your hair has lost. The odor is really strong and could take a second to tolerate. Like I said, it smells like a newly paved tarmac road, but that shouldn't stop you from trying it out, as it does work wonders for many. It really does. So if you need something serious, this is it, okay? This is it. To use, you would massage this shampoo into your scalp thoroughly and let it sit again for 3 to 5 minutes before rinsing it out, okay? Do not get coal tar in your eyes, ears, mouth, or nose. It can irritate your mucosa tissue found in those regions of the body, so be very careful. Now for the salicylic acid shampoos. For number 5, this is a salicylic acid shampoo. We have Rugby Subex shampoo. So this shampoo not only has the active ingredient 2% salicylic acid, but also carries the ingredient 2% colloidal sulfur, which really goes in on buildup and itching caused by psoriasis. Sulfur is actually an antimicrobial and antibacterial mineral found near the hot springs. Sulfur carries exfoliating properties that help reduce skin buildup, so it's great for dandruff, psoriasis, and eczema. When an ingredient is colloidal in general, it means that it can be more easily absorbed by the skin, making the sulfur more active, which in turn just makes it more effective. Studies show that a shampoo containing 2% salicylic acid plus 2% sulfur used twice a week for 5 weeks can significantly help reduce skin scaling, and that benefits are much greater than using either active alone. Salicylic acid can enhance the effectiveness of other anti-dandruff actives by solubilizing the glue which holds the dead skin cells together, therefore improving drug penetration. This shampoo feels quite mild and soothing. If you have mild baseline scalp psoriasis, or if your scalp is compromised, this would be a great option for you. It does not strip the scalp at all. The consistency is creamy. It's like a creamy opaque liquid, and it's not thick. There is not much lather to it, so it needs a little more massaging around the scalp than you would normally do, because you want to make sure that you get all the areas of your scalp since it doesn't have much of a lather. Sulfur does have a dioxide gas that releases a distinct odor. However, the sulfur smell in here is quite mild. It's quite delicate. You can barely smell it, so it shouldn't be an issue. To use, you would shake well before use, wet the scalp, and massage it enough shampoo to work up a lather. Make sure you get your entire scalp since there isn't much lather to it, and leave it in your scalp for at least 3 to 5 minutes and then rinse out thoroughly. Next up, we have MG 217 Psoriasis Maximum Strength Salicylic Acid Shampoo and Conditioner. So this shampoo has the maximum strength of 3% salicylic acid, which is great. And I like this shampoo because it carries the ingredient calendula flower extract. Now, calendula flower extract comes from a marigold plant, and it's a herb that has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which are great for psoriasis. And because calendula flower extract is very soothing and hydrating, It also helps the overall condition of the scalp, reducing dandruff and hair loss. There's chamomile flower extract. Chamomile is an anti-inflammatory, and so it will help soothe your scalp irritation, as well as moisturize and cleanse the scalp. We also have glycerin and panthenol, which is vitamin B5, to help moisturize your hair and scalp. I love how many soothing and moisturizing ingredients are in here. It's safe to say my hair and scalp do not feel dry after using this shampoo. You do get your shampoo and conditioner in one. However, I would still use another conditioner afterwards. It's especially important to keep your hair and scalp hydrated and moisturized when you have psoriasis. Honestly, I still cannot stress that enough. This shampoo consists of a clear liquid, which is also a bit runny like its alter ego MG217 Coal Tar. So do be careful when pouring it out the bottle. And again, you don't want to be like me and end up with half of the shampoo on the floor. This shampoo is fragrance free and carries no odor. It has a great wash and lathers very well. To use, you would wet your hair and scalp, massage the shampoo into your scalp, making sure you get your entire scalp, and let it sit for at least 3 to 5 minutes. And once you're done, go ahead and rinse it out thoroughly. Next, we have Dermares Psoriasis Medicated Shampoo Plus Conditioner. The active ingredient is 3% salicylic acid as well as zinc complex. Zinc is an essential mineral that is involved in cell division, tissue growth, wound healing, protein synthesis, DNA synthesis. So zinc in your diet really plays a powerful role in maintaining a healthy hair shaft. Zinc also helps with dandruff. It reduces buildup on the scalp and helps declog the hair follicles. It's also an antimicrobial, so it helps attack any fungal or inflammatory scalp issues that you might have. Salicylic acid and zinc complement each other very well because salicylic acid can soften the existing buildup on your scalp and help the zinc penetrate the scalp more effectively. This shampoo does not carry any odor to it. It literally smells like nothing. And due to the conditioning agents, my hair never feels dry afterwards. It is a clear liquid with a light to medium consistency. I would say more light, and it lathers very well. To use, you would wet your hair and scalp, massage the shampoo into your scalp, making sure you get your entire scalp again. Let it sit to 3 to 5 minutes, and then rinse when done. Now, last but not least, we have Neutrogena T-SAL Therapeutic Shampoo. The active ingredient in here is maximum strength 3% salicylic acid. This shampoo is amazing when it comes to a salicylic acid shampoo. It's again gentle yet very effective. It does not dry out my scalp at all. It lathers so luxuriously, leaving my hair bouncy, soft, and shiny, as if I just walked out of the salon. Seriously. It's fragrance-free with no odor. Neutrogena should be proud of this shampoo. It has a translucent yellow color, as you can see, with a medium consistency, and I can't get enough of this shampoo. Hands down, my favorite salicylic acid shampoo to date. To use, you would massage it into your scalp, wet your hair and scalp first, massage it thoroughly into your scalp, make sure you get your entire scalp, and then let it sit for at least 3 to 5 minutes while you do other shower activities, and rinse when done. Now you want to make sure you read the directions before you use any of the shampoos. If you make a mistake, you can definitely hinder your progress and you won't accomplish much, if anything at all. And one of my last tips is that you can use these shampoos as body washes. You don't need an alternate body wash. This will work just fine. You also want to use a moisturizing conditioning mask once a week for your hair to help hydrate and moisturize it, okay? So that's really important. I really hope this was able to help some of you. Please do say hi by commenting down below and let us know what your favorite psoriasis or dandruff shampoo is. I'm always in constant pursuit of trying to find new products and learning about new products. So I would really love and appreciate it if you would share your products down below with us. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down so I know. And to stay up to date on the latest and greatest, you can follow me on Instagram at The Autoimmune Experience. It's all one word. I will link everything down below. do understand, my warriors, that I understand what you're going through. And it's really tough. It's really tough. I get it. I get it. And don't worry, because I'm here for you, okay? In this family, nobody fights alone. So just know that. I will always be here, and you can contact me whenever, and I will always be there to help you out. Thank you so much for everything, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.